Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barca, where we are going to be discussing on some interesting updates. We are going to begin with Ansu Fati talking about his injury update, as reports are claiming that Ansu Fati set his sight on a return in the El Clasico. Of course, the Clasico takes place next month in March. We are going to be discussing much on that as we move ahead. Then secondly, talking about Inter Milan midfielder Marcelo Brozovic, of which Barca have been showing a lot of interest in lately. Reports are claiming that the Barcelona target is set to extend his contract at Inter Milan till 2026. Of course, this comes as a big blow for FC Barcelona, who have been targeting the player for quite some time. We are going to be discussing much on that. Then lastly, talking about this report claiming that Xavi Hernandez has decided to change Barcelona's routine ahead of La Liga matches. This is according to Dario Sport. And of course, that change starts from the trip to Valencia, which is this weekend. We are going to be discussing on that as well. So guys, as we get right into those stories in much detail, please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give this video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. FC Barcelona striker Ansu Fati has set sight on returning to football action with the El Clasico in March 2022, according to reports from Sport. Ansu Fati suffered a proximal tendon injury in the hamstring of his left leg during the Copa del Rey match against Athletic Club Bilbao in January, just 10 days after recovering from a hamstring injury that kept him on the sidelines for 65 days. The latest injury setback means Ansu Fati has just played 10 games this season, but of course he remains optimistic of returning to the pitch in top shape. Unfortunately, I am having to live through the worst part of football, but I will never give up, Fati posted on his social media handles after his recent injury. Fati made his debut for Barcelona in La Liga against Real Betis in August 2019 and just 6 days later scored the first goal of his professional career to become the youngest ever goal scorer for FC Barcelona in the Spanish top flight. Of course, aged just 16 years, 304 days old. His many exploits in the 2019-2020 season, including becoming the youngest ever goal scorer in the UEFA Champions League, earned the Guinea-Bissau-born teenager a maiden call-up to the Spanish national team in 2020. Despite his injury problems, Ansu Fati has registered 18 goals and 6 assists in 58 appearances for Barcelona, and is widely tipped for a sensational career at the club as a potential successor to club icon Lionel Messi. Then on to the next story of discussion: why the world glorifies Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar as generational talent. Certain players go under the radar despite having a similar claim. Sergio Busquets is one such example at Barcelona and has defined Barcelona's midfield for over a decade. Just as Barcelona are struggling to cope with the loss of Messi, the retirement of the defensive midfielder Busquets will bring a similar situation. To avoid another struggle in filling the void, Joan Laporta has been actively looking for replacements for Busquets. The hunt has been primarily directed towards young players like Boubacar Kamara. While their longevity is a promising future of young talent, their lack of experience proves to be an equally big drawback. As such, Inter Milan's Marcelo Brozovic was thought of as a realistic option by Barca. The Croatian international has been one of the best players under Simeone Inzaghi's rampant Inter side and was reportedly offered €8 million per season by Barca. However, Joan Laporta's pursuit for the 29-year-old seems to have hit a roadblock. According to reports, Brozovic is set to renew with Inter until 2026. The midfielder has played 24 Serie A games for the Nerazzurri this season, providing high-level performances. He averages 1 interception, 2 tackles and a clearance per 90 minutes. With a blend of experience and superb tactical acumen, Brozovic was eyed as a perfect replacement for Busquets. Now, however, the Barcelona administration will have to find another target who promises a similar profile. Then, on to the final story of discussion. Manager Xavi Hernandez has decided to change Barcelona's routine ahead of La Liga matches, according to Dario Sport. Barca have developed the habit of traveling to away games on the morning of the games, but ahead of their upcoming clash with Valencia at the Mestalla, Xavi has decided they will travel the day before the game. His press conference before the game will take place at 4:30 Central European Time on Saturday afternoon, and immediately afterwards, Barcelona will travel to Mestalla. They will take a charter flight at 7 p.m. that day from Barcelona and will stay at the Winston Valencia. The game kicks off at 4:15 p.m. on Sunday afternoon, and right after the game, Barcelona will leave Valencia on 8 o'clock flight. It's said to be a complicated match against an improved Valencia side that are preparing for a semi-final second leg in the Copa del Rey. Barcelona will want to win after dropping 2 points against Espanyol at the RCDE Stadium last Sunday evening. They are currently in 4th but want to apply pressure on 3rd placed Real Betis and keep 5th placed Atletico Madrid at arm's length. So callers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay up to date with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.